Hi guys and welcome. Whoa, no. September TBR. No, I have spent the past couple of days. Welcome back. No, what the fuck? But you know, so as throughout the football place you play football. So the Hi guys, welcome back to a new video here in my channel. If you're new, hi, welcome. If you're not new, hi, welcome back to a new video. For today, I have my September wrap-up video, and I'm also going to be telling you the books I'm going to be reading in October, because the TBR that I'm going to be following in October is the TBR that I have been following in September, because I have not finished all the books that I wanted to read, so I'm going to be trying to finish my September TBR in October, meaning that my October TBR and my September TBR are the exact same, but with the exceptions of the books that I have finished that I'm going to be explaining in this video. I think you can tell my voice is so bad right now because I got freshers flu. Yeah, I thought and I hoped I was not going to get freshers flu, and here I am with freshers flu. That basically means that I'm ill, and you can tell by my voice is so bad. So so sorry for the audio, because my voice sounds so bad. I'm also sorry about it. Probably my hair looks bad as well. Sorry about it. I'm just sorry about just everything going on with me as a person right now, but that is not what the video is about. Let me tell you the books that I read in September, because I read 5 books, which is pretty good, I feel like, for what my September has been. As I said, guys, in September I read 5 books, which I think is pretty good, and I want to start with the first book that I finished, and that was Assassin's Quest by Robin Hobb. That is the 3rd book from the Farser trilogy. You have the 3 books on my channel. Like, I've made a reading vlog for each book, so you have the 3 of them in my channel right now. You can go see them if you want. And that book was so good. I thought it was a very good ending of the trilogy, and I kind of wait to continue reading her books in order so I can get the Easter eggs. I've heard she puts Easter eggs on the books when she writes, like, about things that happened in previous books. So I want to read them in order so I can get those Easter eggs. So I want to continue reading her books, but that book was so good. In case you didn't know, or you don't know what that series is about, basically there's this guy called Fitz, and he is the bastard of the royal family in this magical medieval time, right? And he, instead of being pushed away from the kingdom, he is taught to be an assassin. Right, makes a lot of sense. And throughout the first book, you see how he learns how to be an assassin. In the second book, things start happening, love interest appears, and then in the 3rd book, he wants to have a revenge. He's like kind of a, like, what's it called, like the revenge arc. I don't know if that's the actual name of the arc. Basically, he wants to get revenge on someone that made his life miserable. The book is all about how he gets that revenge, and it is so good. I really enjoyed it. It was so fun, and I read it in like 3 days because I had to read it before I came here to England. In case you didn't know, I'm in England right now. I'm standing here. You have 2 videos actually, because it was a week in my life, and I divided into in my channel where I explain everything, so go see them as well if you want. They're part of a series I'm doing here called the Rareadss Diaries, also in my channel, the playlist. You can go check it out. But the thing is, I had to read that book before I came here, so I read it in like 3 days, and it's like 900-page book. It was so good. I love the characters, I love the writing style, I love everything about the book. It was so good. But not my favorite. My favorite, I think, has to be the first one, or the second. The first one, I think, yeah. But yeah, I love that book, and I am gonna put the rating in the screen because I don't remember now what rating I gave to the book. So this rating and all of them are gonna be in the screen. But yeah, I really like the book, and that was the first book that I finished in September. And after that, I came here and I read 4 full books. in like my first week here, because since I finished those 4 books, I've been reading but I have not finished any of the book yet. And I'm filming this the last day of September, so I can tell you I'm not gonna have more books for this wrap up because I'm not gonna be able to finish anything today. So the other 4 books that I read are the following ones. I'm gonna be just naming all, and then you're gonna have a bit of an explanation of what each of them is about. So the first one I finished was The Smoke Thieves by Sally Green. Then I read Boy Erased. I don't remember the author. After that, I read Inventing the Pyramid by Jonathan Wilson. And the last book that I read that I finished this month was The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. So beginning with The Smoke Thieves, I didn't really like it. I think it was very mid. I think I rated it 3 stars or 2.5. It was not really my thing, but it was a nice book. Like, it was easy to read, and it is about, kind of, if I remember right, it is about this girl who is a thief, and she is obligated to marry this man who she doesn't know, she doesn't even like, because she doesn't know the guy. And I don't remember anything else, which is not good, meaning that I didn't like the book because I didn't remember any single thing about it, and I can't really tell you what the book was about. And I hate when I do this in these videos, because like these videos is like what the books are about, so in case you want to read them. Yeah, I do not remember anything. I just remember it is a very easy book to read, which is pretty good. I really like that, and that's everything I remember about the book. I'm so sorry, but I read it for a video, so maybe I can investigate a bit more for when I film that video. After that, I read, as I said, in the rundown, after that I read Boy Erased, and that was so good. It is a memoir, and it is a memoir about this guy who is gay, and he explains his journey as a Christian, like being raised a Christian and being gay, and how that interchanged. Just, it was so good. It was beautiful. I loved it, and as someone who is gay and Christian, it was so cool to read someone's life that is kind of similar to mine. I loved it. It was so good, very interesting. I love memoirs. I have to read more memoirs, actually. I'm so obsessed with memoirs. I just love it so much. So yeah, that is something that I read and I loved. So I hope you are excited to read that, because it's actually very good. Like, I hope you pick the book up because it's so good. And after that, I read Inventing the Pyramid, and that book is about football, and it basically explains how the different football teams throughout history won or lost specific football matches, having in mind the pyramid method, which is basically just triangles. It was just a football book with a bit of history, and it was cool. I really liked it. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it, and yeah, that was a good book. Again, it's just about football history. So if you're interested in that, please read it. I read for a video, but I like football, so I enjoyed it a lot, because I got to understand a sport that I like, that I usually just don't understand much. Like, I do understand the basic things, but not much after that. Like, not much farther. So that was a good book to read. I hope you can hear me well, because there's people outside just slamming doors, and I'm not sure why. Like, in my residency, I don't know what is happening. But yeah, and then the last book that I read was The Importance of Being Earnest. And I don't know why it's so hard for me to pronounce that title. The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. That book's a play. It is a very short play about this guy who has 2 names. It depends on in what part of the world are you. Like, if you're in his country or not, you know him by a different name. And it basically is about identity, and about being oneself, and being yourself, and being you, and how important that can be. And anyway, it's about identity, and it's so good. Like, I really enjoyed it. And I usually don't like plays, but this one was very easy to read because there are not that many characters, and the acts are very short. It was so good. And again, it's about identity, and about being you, and about how important it can be for other people or for yourself. It was so good. I really liked it. I read most of these books for different videos. So I hope you can see those videos soon, because I'm just trying to get, knock off as many books for those videos so I can film them soon. So maybe in October, November you get them. I think I have to plan it out, but yeah. And those are the books I read in September. I think it's pretty good for the chaotic month that I've had. But yeah, right now I'm gonna be trying to finish a couple more books so I can start October with a couple books already finished. But I'm so excited to be back with wrap-ups and tbrs. It's so nice. It's like something I love to do every month. I look up to it to let you know what books I read, what books I liked, what books I didn't, and it was just I'm just happy I'm able to do this. I'm just grateful. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, turn the notifications that you're gonna find when I post new videos, because many things are happening that are very interesting. So just click on the button. It's free. Nothing's gonna, you're gonna get, videos from me, which is so nice. If you like me, if you like books, if you like football, if you like Formula One, if you like what else do I talk here? Yeah, Formula One, books, and reading vlogs and reading and writing. If you like all of those things, click on the button, because that's what I do here. I talk about books, I talk about writing, I talk about Formula One, sometimes football. I think I did some football stuff. I think, yeah. Just come enjoy the family. We're so happy to see you here, in this little family that I have, that I'm creating, that is so, so nice. Everyone's so nice and so just exciting, and I love it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on the next one.